Oh yeah. Someone said you was asking out to me.
Well, welcome to Aveley TV, of course sponsored by Griffin Grays, and of course we're here before the Brentwood game, and of course with the man himself, Terry. So Terry, I mean, another game rolls around and it seems to be moving around quite quickly these days.
Yeah, it's an important game for us today, obviously, for both teams. I think it's fair to say we ain't had the best of starts either team, so you know, bit of a cup final with both teams today, really, because I just said to the boys, we don't want to get, although it's really early in the season, but you know, we don't want to get dragged into that bottom 3 or 4 this early in the season, because it's very tough to get out. So I'm expecting a good performance from the boys today, carrying on from last Saturday, where we picked up a good point away, starting with the same 11. So we're putting a bit of faith in that. So yeah, looking forward to the game today. Should be a good game.
And they'll look. I know they've just had their team photo taken, but they all seem to be quite jolly and all up for it.
No, the camaraderie's, you know, that's there for all to see. I think you know, I'm renowned for that. I guess, you know, that's what I'm sort of like good at or known for. So that's not a problem. The problem is just being, you know, sticking the ball in the back of the net. You know, fortunately for us, we've managed to get Nathan Carrington in, who was superb last week. He's played for me at previous clubs, and obviously having Madger back fit is a major boost. And I was talking to Craig just before the game here. You know, our bench today is the strongest it's been all season, where we're getting players back fit. Adam Bolly and Cook here we've just signed. So yeah, we're looking for a positive result today, which obviously is a win.
I just said to Madger as he came on, I said if he scores we'll get an interview with him afterwards, so he said he's looking forward to his interview. Well,
that's what I mean. Listen, you've seen him play last year. You know, that was his first 90 minutes last week since our Hornchurch game at the old ground at Millfield there. So it's been a long time coming. We've sort of you know, wrapped him in cotton wool really. You know, maybe we was overcautious, I don't know. But we'll find out today if he starts scoring again. That's the plan. He's got that in his locker. Very good player, great lad to have around, and that's the sort of character and process of thought that you need, isn't it, in days like today. So I hope he gets his wish.
And also, of course, then as now with him back as well, you've got a real sort of fight for those striking positions in the team as well.
Yeah, you know, again, you know, we've left some big players out today. We've left Westy out today. You know, young Harry Watson, who's coming and done, you know, quite well. So the squad's strong, you know, and the boys know that, and we're reminding them of that. You know, if you follow one bad game with another, then in all likelihood, as football should be, you know, we've got players on the bench that come in and take the shirt off you. So that's all good. That's all positive stuff, and something that we've worked towards. And I think I can truthfully say that today is probably the strongest squad we've had available since the start of the season.
It's one of those things for me as well. When you look at it, I mean, defensive for me, it's been pretty good this season. But if they make one slight mistake, we seem to be getting punished for it all the time.
Well, again, you know, I've said it before, and everyone knows this division's tough this year. There ain't no easy games this year, and some of the teams that have got certain players in, you know, they're paying money. But they're still, you know, regardless of whether you're paying or not, them players have still got to perform. And the players at the top, as we're finding out to our cost, are performing well. You know, we played Hornchurch in the League Cup on Tuesday, and they had Martin Toohey and George Purcell up front. That's Toohey's first full game, I think. So, you know, with 10 games into the season, you know, they've got players like on the bench, which Toohey would get in any other team in the league. But yeah, I think, you know, the pressure that's been on the defence this season has been unfair and unjust. You know, we've tried to you know, remedy that with certain ways to play. But yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not. You know, I'm not blaming anyone else. It's our fault. But it does seem that any mistake we've made has been punished, whereas at the other end, it's not happening for us. But you know, like I said to the players again, you know, it can't be bad luck every week. If it's happening week in, week out, something ain't right somewhere. So we're trying to just get that, just trying to get that mixture right. And hopefully we get it right today. It worked really well last week. The way we played last week, we was positive. We kept the ball. You know, which is how we always wanted to play. We didn't panic, we didn't start smashing it long, and in the end I thought we was well worth our draw. So hopefully today we can, at home, we want to try to build this into a fortress. Again, it's been hard coming here, you know, we've taken us time to settle in. I think everyone knew that, but we're getting used to the surroundings now. Training on it's helping us, and it's more like home now. It's starting to feel more like home now. So hopefully that has a positive reaction with their results.
We wish you all the very best, mate. Hopefully you're smiling at the end of the game.
Let's hope so.
And we'll speak again soon.
Let's hope
Thanks,
so.
mate.
Thanks
Bye.
Go on.